Hi, everybody. It's Tuesday. It's also the 5th day of September, and we're glad, as always, to have you back with us on the start of this shortened week of Your News Today. And, of course, that will include coverage, mainly, as that will be one of two top stories tonight of the Miss McGoffin County pageant last evening, where a new Miss McGoffin was, of course, crowned. Now, I also have a host of other news. Several drug-related arrests, large quantity of pills, some other drugs taken, seized, some arrests associated with those cases over the course of the past several days from both the sheriff and city police departments. However, we're going to forego that tonight in lieu of our Miss McGoffin coverage, but there is one report that I have to run tonight in an effort to get it out there so that there might be some information that might be generated and come back to authorities to help solve a case in which a McGoffin County man was bound in his home last night and robbed by two yet-to-be identified men. I'll take you to the scene in just a few moments. The victim chose not to speak to us on camera today. He did allow us to film his residence. I have a complete report from the sheriff about the information that they are releasing at this time. So we'll get to that in just a few seconds. And very little else will we talk about tonight because I've got your pageant cut down to about 14 minutes or so. And that's a pretty good feat to get several hours down to just a short window. Can't get it all in there, of course, but certainly all of the talent and swimsuit and evening gown competitions and a few bits of entertainment in between and a few special presentations made throughout as well. So let's go ahead and begin with, and of course, a new week would normally mean a new calendar. We'll see if I have time for announcements, but definitely a weather forecast where showers are indeed going to be ending, and I'm looking at mostly sunny and 69 for your Wednesday. 67 on your Wednesday. I'll elaborate more on that in just a few moments. So let's go ahead and go to our top story tonight, and that is of a McGoffin County man who was the subject of a home invasion last night. Well, from what I understand, while many of us, myself included, and many of you were at the Miss McGoffin County pageant last night at the cabins, one McGoffin County man was actually being tied up in his home and robbed. Police, that being the McGoffin County Sheriff, are releasing limited details at this time. They said they have several good leads and bits of information that the victim was able to provide. However, they are still hoping that with your help, they can very quickly identify the two men who broke into the residence of Mr. Donnie Vanderpool. Donnie Vanderpool, who I spoke to today on the telephone but declined to be on TV at this time, lives on River Road. If you turn onto River Road at the Oakley Bridge, you continue on, you'll pass what we all know, of course, as Job 25. A little further there, you'll go on up to the top of the hill, and traveling in this direction and over to the right, you will see Vanderpool's home, where two men came to his door last night just before dark, claiming they needed his help.
When we got there, he had managed, obviously, to get himself loose. They had knocked on the door asking for gas. He told me he didn't have any. They pulled a weapon on him, some kind of handgun, forced him possibly back in the house. Maybe he'd stepped out on the porch to talk to him, tied him up, and proceeded to rob him. And they did, I'm not sure how much cash, but they got some cash off of it.
The sheriff says the victim was bound for about an hour before he was finally able to free himself and call for help.
He didn't see a vehicle. He believed possibly they'd been broke down somewhere, maybe out of gas, was needing gas. The motive of why they decided to rob him once he said he didn't have any gas is I ain't figured that out yet. Woman's about 5'6", 5'7", heavy set. The other one was possibly 5'8", and a little heavier built, but not large built, medium built, I'd say. And that's about the only description he could give us of them. That he also said that he didn't recognize either of them as being someone local. Would say if anybody knows anything about this or knows anybody fits the description, maybe they saw walking the road or something on the River Road or possibly on Oakley around 9:30 or so last night. If they could give the sheriff's office a call, we'd certainly appreciate it. And all tips will be anonymous.
As for Mr. Vanderpool, he did suffer only some minor injuries, scrapes, bruises, things of that nature from being bound with the restraints, but he did refuse medical treatment at the scene and did not go to the hospital, at least that on that last evening. Once again, if you saw anything that may be of any interest to authorities, even if you think it may not, but there's a chance, call the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department, 349-2914. We'll have more on this report possibly as soon as tomorrow. But for now, the Sheriff's Department and Mr. Vanderpool are hoping that someone may have seen something, is watching this show, and will call with that information. I'll be right back. Beat weather to the punch right now at Conley Tire and get $50 back when you buy 4 new BF Goodrich car or light truck tires until September the 12th, and $70 when you buy 4 new Michelins by September the 17th, and take the stress out of buying with 6 months to pay and no interest. Cheaper, better, safer. Conley Tire in Staffordsville.
Home energy use is on the rise. Every year, new devices, more devices. We are using more energy. Simple Saver helps you trim peak energy usage and pays you for being energy smart. You can receive up to $50 in annual bill credits. Over the years, the savings really add up with Kentucky's Touchstone Energy Cooperative's Simple Saver. Licking Valley RECC, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
Yes, that's a 68 with an awesome 302, an updated 5-speed, over $6,000 in just recent restoration receipts, all with only about 70,000 miles. It's only at Broadway Auto Sales in Paintsville. And this 07 Expedition Eddie Bauer, and this 2011 Nissan Altima, and this super sporty 07 Colorado are all drastically cut to sell quick. Come check them out at Broadway Auto Sales in Paintsville.
There's no better time than now to get the Android smartphone of your choice from Appalachian Wireless. All Androids up to $50 off regular price all this month. The Samsung GS8 was $149.99, now just $99.99. The LG G6, normally $99.99, is now only $49.99. And believe it or not, you can get the Galaxy S7 for only $1 with 2-year agreement while supplies last. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless, an East Kentucky network company.
Parkway Pharmacy, now open earlier from 8 a.m. until 6 in the evening to better suit your schedule and lifestyle, and to help you get better and live a healthier life. And if allergies are bogging you down, they're armed with the very best in over-the-counter relief for adults and your children. Reach owner pharmacist Jesse Rudd and his assistant pharmacist Megan Castle and their staff at 8 o'clock in the mornings or at 349-4400.
We are all human. Because we're not perfect, we tend to make mistakes. Unfortunately, some mistakes are severe and carry more consequences than others. If you have been hurt in a car wreck, a truck wreck, or because of someone's mistake, reckless or careless behavior, you deserve help with your medical expenses, lost wages, and serious permanent pain and injuries that you have been made to suffer and will continue to suffer for the rest of your life. If you have been injured, I can help. I'm attorney Don Wayne McFarland. Call me and let me go to work for you. 349-9000.
They're rolling out big, beautiful truck bodies every day, the best America makes in steel and aluminum, with their largest ever local stock of angle, sheet, round, I-beam, expanded, steel, and aluminum in several different finishes for whatever you're working on. And if the dump body you're driving needs parts, they've got them in stock. And if you need a big project fabricated from scratch, they've got you covered at Logan in Salyersville since 1904. All right, I take you now back to the cabins where it was on a Monday night. First time in history that I know that happened, but nevertheless historical, as we now have a new Miss McGoffin County crowned out of 4 lovely young ladies all vying for the title. It was a night filled with nice weather, great entertainment, and of course performances from those 4 young women. With much, much better weather conditions than this past Friday night, the Miss McGoffin County pageant featured as well host Jimmy Neal Caldwell, the likes, of course, of our reigning Miss McGoffin, Kyla Page Hale, her bluegrass princess, Lindsay Wireman, and so much more, with the swimsuit competition being the first category on stage.
Contestant number 1 is Emily Fairchild of Paintsville, Kentucky. She is a 20-year-old daughter of Aaron and Paula Fairchild. A sophomore at Big Sandy Community and Technical College, she is majored in nursing and pharmacy. Her platform issue is JDRN, Juvenile Disease Research Foundation. Contestant number 2 is Emily Gasparic of Syersville. She is a 21-year-old daughter of Tracy and Tiffany Gasparic, a senior at Big Sandy Community and Technical College. She plans to obtain a degree in social work. Her platform issue is awareness of blood and odd organ donation. Contestant number 3 is Kaylee Conley of West Liberty. She is a 17-year-old daughter of Tony and Tabby Conley. A senior at Morgan County High School, she plans to attend Morehead State University after graduation. Her platform issue is drug abuse prevention.
Some of these folks only won't be long, gonna drive back down where you once belonged. In the back of a green car, 20 no cry, my son, don't break my heart. Doing all right, but we gotta get smart. Bishop on day, upon day.
Contestant number 4 is Olivia Gibson of Syersville. She is a 17-year-old daughter of Kathy Cantrell and Matthew Gibson. A senior at McGoffin County High School, she plans to attend Morehead State University after graduation. Her platform issue is breaking the chains of domestic violence.
And the pageant continues to entertain with acts just like the Bee Gees and some of our favorite Marines.
Bee Gees were, one of my favorite bands, so I'm kind of stoked to be...
you hear that, Robin? We were one of his favorite bands. We're the Bee Gees! We're one of the greatest bands of all time! We have 19 gold records, and none of them were platinum! Justin Poe, your mother is a middle school teacher. What was it like growing up in the household of a teacher?
Well, it had its ups and downs. A lot of math. I woke up in the morning and math.
Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? I travel.
And with more solid gold entertainment like that from the McGoffin County High School dance team, we were on to the next category, that being the talent competition.
In a world full of people, you can lose sight of it all in the darkness. Inside you feel so small, but I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, beautiful. Love is died. There you go, making my heart beat again. Heart beat again. Heart beat again. There you go, making me feel like a kid. Won't you do it one time? There you go, pulling me right back in. Right back in. Right back in, and I know I'm never letting this go. Stuck on you, whoa, whoa, stuck like
And just as the pageant paused for just a moment, we will too in our coverage, as pageant organizers asked the crowd to stop and collectively offer up a prayer for a local young man seriously injured in a car crash. I covered that accident on the news several days ago. Brian Jordan was seriously injured and taken to a trauma center where he has since been hospitalized with his condition worsening as of late.
We ask you tonight on behalf of this boy, Brian Jordan, that you just touch him, Lord God, in a very special way. Because we know that you're in control tonight, Lord God, and we know that you can heal this boy. We know that you can set him up, Lord God, and we know that you can do wonderful things for him and with him. Tonight we just ask you this, Father God, in Jesus' precious name. Amen.
Thank you all so much.
And before moving on, a special tribute as well. DeRoy Todd Preston, whose absence was certainly felt throughout the crowd.
Todd relished his opportunity to teach young people and to preserve our past for the future. If he were here tonight, he would be sitting on the side porch, as he often did, enjoying the pageants, plays, and music held during the festival. And if he had the chance to have a conversation with you, by the time he finished, he would not only know your name, but he would know where you were from, which branch of your family settled in Magoffin, where they lived, and where they were buried. Many of us were lucky indeed to have conversations over the years with Todd and to visit this wonderful Pioneer Museum and his life's work.
And before the pageant would continue with evening gown and the on-stage question, it appeared as though most, if not everyone, and certainly Rex Talladega, took a little satisfaction from a weatherman beatdown.
Well, you look a little, why are you so sweaty? Are you that nervous? Am I that good looking, Jimmy Caldwell? Seriously? Oh yeah, I know how you roll. First off, let me tell you, you look a little thirsty, so let me go over here. Come on, follow me. I got a little something for you, a little can to quench your thirst. It's a big old can of Whip Your Rear End. All right. That's what I came for. That's what I wanted, Jimmy Caldwell. Gosh dang, you're ugly.
Contestant number 1, Emily Fairchild.
You can tell the
Emily, who is your role model and why?
My role model would have to be Miss America 1999. She showed me that no matter what obstacle, no autoimmune disease, it did not get in her way. She had strength, bravery, and she had faith, and that's exactly what I'd like to have tonight on this stage. Thank you.
Thank you.
Will you be my love?
Contestant number 2, Emily Gasparic. How has the Rainbow Coalition for Girls benefited your community?
The International Order of Rainbow for Girls has benefited our community by having a national registered shelter here in Magoffin County, number 47. We have done tons of donations towards the coat drive, the food drive, canned food, and toys. We have done park cleanups, we have done road cleanups, and we have given all of our time and effort into improving our community. Thank you and good evening. I am your contestant number 2, Emily Paige Gasparic.
Contestant number 3, Kaylee Conley. If you are crowned Miss Magoffin County here tonight, what issue would you focus on and why?
The issue I would focus on would have to be about drug abuse prevention. Due to the loss of my Uncle John, it has been really hard for me, and I would want to make the future a lot better for younger people who have
problems with drug abuse, and for his legacy, which is his daughter, Peyton Likens. And I'm also in the SAD Club, and I'm trying to reform that by bringing in inspirational speakers, talking about drug abuse for the high school. And I've already got one to come, and I plan on doing that once every month. Thank you.
Contestant number 4, Olivia Gibson. How has your participation in the Junior Olympics program impacted your life?
It has impacted my life because it gave me more courage and more opportunities to know what I want to do in my life. It has showed me that God has given me a great talent and that He's blessed me with everything that I have in my life, and that He is the reason that I do what I do today. Thank you and good evening. I am your contestant number 4, Olivia James Gibson.
And of course, there can be no pageant with a new crown before saying goodbye to the lady who has held it so high over the past year.
Tonight, I'm ending one of the most amazing experiences of my life. It has truly been an unforgettable year filled with emotions, learning, friendships, and growth. This past year, I have had the opportunity to be part of an amazing organization that impacted my life in so many ways. The Miss Kentucky pageant will always hold a very special place in my heart. This pageant has helped me grow as an individual and a woman. It has also taught me that winning isn't everything, but it is all the experiences that one gains and the people who you meet matter the most.
And with that, it's on to awards.
Miss Congeniality is voted on by the contestants themselves for the girl who has been the most friendly and helpful during the preparation for the pageant. Now, Miss Congeniality is...
Miss Congeniality this year is contestant number 1, Emily Fairchild.
The next award is the People's Choice Award. Now this one goes to the contestant who sold the most People's Choice tickets at this year's Community Day event. That was held a few weeks back here. And the winner of that is...
The winner of People's Choice is contestant number 4, Olivia Gibson.
The next award is the Jenny Lou Caldwell Memorial Sunshine Award, named in honor of my mother. This award was voted on by the pageant committee, and it goes to...
Well, Jim, this is always a very difficult award because it's voted on by our pageant committee, and it was really hard because this group of girls, they've had so much fun together. They really love practicing together, and each one of them is just, you know, extraordinary. I mean, parents, you should be very, very proud of each of these young ladies up here this evening. They are all 100% top-notch, beautiful, inside and out. And the winner of our Sunshine Award is contestant number 2, Emily Gasprat.
All right, here's your swimsuit winner. That winner is contestant number 4, Olivia Gibson. Talent Award goes to the contestants. The judges feel expressed the best talent on stage this evening. The talent winner is contestant number 4, Olivia Gibson. All right, third runner-up. Let's go home. Third runner-up is contestant number 1, Emily Fairchild. On the top of my head. Second runner-up time. Our second runner-up is contestant number 2, Emily Gasparic. I'm going to announce the new Miss McGoffin County. So, this is what this is, because if I say, I forget it, I'll do the first runner-up and you'll figure it out. All right, no, let's do Miss McGoffin first. The new Miss McGoffin County will advance to Miss Kentucky in July in Lexington. And your winner of the Miss McGoffin County Award tonight is contestant number 4, Olivia Gibson.
And that, as I have often said at moments just like this, is what dreams are made of. Congratulations to our Miss McGoffin, to all of the wonderful contestants who honored the crowd and everyone and their respective families and communities so well. Don't forget, the parade is where you'll see our Miss McGoffin and so many other beauty queens and individuals next Saturday, and I'm liking the forecast for it already. I'll be back with tonight's forecast in just a second. Wanting you to have a healthier life means providing access to quality, affordable health care. And to do exactly that, Hope Family Medical Center offers full dental care with Dr. Pratt and his team, a pediatrician team of 3 doctors and nurses and moms, complete health care by family physician Dr. Kelly Pratt and nurse practitioners Mildred Sizemore, Gail Faria, Shannon Conley, and Heather Blair. Behavioral health services with Kimberly Davis, with in-house lab testing and results, in-house x-ray and pharmacy, and all the caring, knowledge, and experience that these medical professionals represent
at Hope Family Medical Center.
Oh, the sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home.
The sun bathes us in the power of its warm glow and brightens our world. Now, it can power your life. Cooperative Solar brings you hassle-free solar power from your local Kentucky Touchstone Energy Cooperative. Renewable, affordable, easy. Licking Valley RECC's Cooperative Solar. Join the community. CooperativeSolar.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Jeff Lovely. When hiring an attorney, experience does matter. For over 20 years, I've been representing clients throughout Eastern Kentucky. We are a full-service law firm, representing clients who've been injured in car accidents or at work, representing clients who need to file bankruptcy, representing clients who've been charged with a crime. For all your legal needs, contact my office when it matters. We have 2 locations for your convenience. In Sayersville at 349-4522 and West Liberty at 743-1965.
Here's a new list of specials at Gateway. This Chevy Intervan runs great, cold AC, $49.90. This 2015 Commander 500 Camel ATV just traded for 72 miles. As new, save thousands. And a pair of RAV4s. This 2010 all-wheel drive, excellent price and payment. And this 05 RAV4 all-wheel drive, $5,900 or best offer. This 06 Crew Cab is a 4x4 and thousands below book at just $10,900. And most payments under $200 a month at Gateway Motors in Sayersville. Well, you've been asking for them, and they're finally here. A huge new selection of bourbon and bow ties, many classic bangles and new designs, earrings, necklaces, and little bourbons and bow ties for the little ones. The best selection they've ever had. And their fall decor is some of the best they've ever had, too, and that's saying a lot. Gorgeous fall colors to warm your home from the front door to the Thanksgiving table. You simply must stop in and see everything inside the seasonal shop in downtown Sayersville. The only difference in these washers and mowers from new is the incredible low price, and the same goes for tools, electronics, jewelry, games, and more at Parkway Gun and Pawn, where they buy and sell gold and silver and loan cash every day on just about anything worth $1. Stop by on Parkway Drive or call 349-PAWN. Much more than diesel specialist, Black Smoke Performance is turning out excellent auto body collision paint and repair results with free quotes and estimates on everything from insurance jobs to that ding you got in the driveway. Custom lift kits, bed liners, winches, and accessories, and full diagnostics and repair on anything gas or diesel, from brakes to fluid changes to major auto repair. If you want it fixed, lifted, painted, customized, or just maintained, just call on the team at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sagersville, 100 May Drive, or 349-8785. In announcements this evening, in our funeral service announcements, I came in today to learn of the passing over the course of the weekend and services that were held yesterday for Rella Faye Craft Barnett, 65 of Back Street, who passed away on the 2nd. Rella Faye Barnett was preceded in death by her husband Larry, survived by sons Larry Thomas, Andy Curtis, and Timothy Lee Barnett, also a daughter, Thelma Marie Barnett. Burial was held at the Arnett Cemetery at Middle Creek earlier yesterday, my apologies. While services were held today for Betty Sue Allen Clark, 54 of Mealy, who passed away on September the 1st, survived by her son Billy Daniel Shepard and daughter Catherine Sue Shepard. Burial was at the Grigsby Bailey Cemetery at Riceville. And going on to our weather, to wrap it up real quickly, I know I'm out of time. We'll have more on the weather and arrests and other stories that I have already in the works. I know everyone is watching Hurricane Irma, Cat 5. It's just hard to imagine we're going through this scenario again. And, of course, Puerto Rico, the Keys, all of those areas in its crosshairs. We'll talk about the possibility of it affecting our weather tomorrow when I see you back. If it does, it won't be until next week. So let me sum up a forecast for you real quickly. Check out tomorrow night's lows. 54 tonight, a light northwest wind. These isolated showers will be ending by midnight or so. And look at the cool air that comes in. 69, mostly sunny on your Wednesday. 67, mostly sunny on your Thursday. And a 48-degree low in between them. We'll see the 40s for the first time this season. First time in a long time. And we look to stay cool, mild, and dry throughout the rest of your forecast. There's 3 pretty much picture-perfect and nearly identical days staring at you. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 73 every day expected. Sunny skies every day. Temperatures for nighttime lows varying a degree a day. 52, 53 to 54 degrees. Sunny and mostly clear. Going to be some nice weather. Once again, as to whether or not anything from Irma will affect our weather, it will be after that and into next week. I'll have more on that and more on a lot of other news next time. So with that, I'll leave you for a rather dreary Tuesday, but things are looking up, as you just heard, and drying up weather-wise, not necessarily warming up all that much. But I've already got news in store beginning tomorrow. Several drug-related arrests, some other important news bits and information. So enjoy the rest of your evening, and we hope to see you back here on the next one tomorrow night for more of Your News Today.